First, if I may, let me just give you a couple of paragraphs off of a report that was given by the Secretary of State of the state of Tennessee. He said, "We have completed our review of selected records and practices of the Shelby County Election Commission as requested by the Tennessee State Secretary of State. The review was requested due to troubling patterns of error over the past 10 years by the Commission." Let me give you the last paragraph out of that report and what it says. The conclusion is, "The primary responsibility of the Shelby County Election Commission is to conduct elections in Shelby County, yet Shelby County has demonstrated an inability to conduct elections without significant inaccuracies. We know if there's one error, then there's a legal obligation as well as a moral obligation to clear that up." Let's go to a paper that I put out called The Case for Election Reform. It says here that the Shelby County Election Commission is legally authorized as well as obligated to ensure the freedom and purity of the ballot and to ensure that the ballot is an election is fair, accurate, transparent, secure, legal, and reliable. This does not hold true for any elections held here in Memphis and Shelby County. We have reported into the Justice Department. We have reported the errors that we've seen over a period of 9 years that we have been investigating. We submitted that 2 weeks ago, and now we also have got in touch with the Secretary of State based on the findings of the Secretary of State and our findings as well. We are suggesting to the Secretary of State that he do not validate the election. The reason not to validate the election, because if we validate the election, what he will do immediately is violate his own Secretary of State election electronic, let me say, voting machine rules. He will automatically do that. So we are saying that the election that has been held, in fact, is a violation both of the Secretary of State dealing with elections and also with dealing with the rules and regulations of the Secretary of State.
Thank you, Mr. Elway.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Kathy Oxhier. We've got Trudy Stan.